I mean, I figured that was obvious. Ratchet makes himself a spaceship, crashes it and loses it on like the first planet he gets to, and then just keeps stealing. Like the second ship, the green one, didn't even get destroyed. He just found this and stole it.
I think he found this on the planet that Quark was on. So this is literally Quark's personal ship.
Well, one of his ships. There were multiple ships in that room.
Yeah.
So where do
All
you want
right.
me to
So,
go? I think this
uh,
is the race.
you need to go to the one where the race is.
Raceway Plaza sounds promising.
Yes, it does.
I wonder if I can walk off, but I also don't want to test it and find out that that's true.
Okay. All right. So here's what I suggest: stand in front of her so that you're facing. Oh, you can find buried bolts.
Yeah, don't
That's
care.
interesting.
What's
So,
up?
okay. So while facing her, start doing backflips and front flips and side flips.
Why?
Just watch. You have to be facing her.
I was trying. Is she gonna like comment, oh wow, what a great flip? I tried. It's just that sometimes when I try to do a flip, I hit Clank's thing.
Now, have you noticed yet?
What?
Okay, keep flipping.
What, is this about jiggle physics going on?
No, sort of. It's close to that.
They keep getting bigger.
Yes. So, I'd say start the episode here, and we'll just flip for about 20 seconds, and then we say hello.
I don't want my channel to be about stuff like that. I'm going
This is
back.
Ratchet and Clank.
I'm going back.
I would have thought you would have gone to see just how far they go, because apparently her chest inflates to a tremendous size.
Yeah. Never
You're
like
no,
was
you're
interested
no
in
fun.
stuff like that. Give me.
So you're probably never doing Conquer's Bad Fur Day on your channel then.
No, could, but with an 18 plus warning for like the entire game as opposed to an 18 plus warning
This
because like
this is an 18 plus. That's whatever.
is is that something you would want your grandmother to be seeing? Is that some-
Honestly, she would. Honestly, my grandmother would probably say something like along the lines of, "Wish it was as easy as that." Yes. All right. So we need to go take
I don't
that
exactly.
platform up to the bridge. Oh, may as well blow up that
So
explodey wall behind you.
explodey wall.
The explodey crate behind you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ratchet and Clank, the first one, where absolutely nothing has happened between episodes. We were on this planet, and we are still on this planet. Clank moves kind of slow because we don't get all of like the fancy movement tech. Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
eh,
Maybe don't stand on it when it blows up.
maybe.
Ooh.
Lots of things are blowing up over here.
That's the natural order of things.
Wait, what?
Explode.
Now, do I try to avoid the explosions or try to go for the explosions? That's the question.
I think the answer is make more explosions of your own.
I think we killed one of the things.
Yes, you do seem to be short one.
Hey, Clank is just, small metaled. He isn't short, he's small metaled. Sh you seem to be
Sorry,
a
you're
short
not
one?
short one, you're missing one.
Foot of height. How
Now,
dare you?
is there anything to the right?
I don't know, is there?
And you just lost one.
Come this way.
Aha, there's more of them.
Let's let them all explode. Gosh, that explosion radius is huge. I did not touch that.
No, your buddies did.
I was wondering if they could blow up the things.
I believe you're missing the one from the start.
Yeah, I see it. I can see it. How close do I have to get? There we go.
Okay, so you should still have 6 following you, yes?
Yes.
Alright.
Food is weird.
What is weird?
Food.
What makes food weird?
I had like 2 sandwiches today, and I was like content with food until I realized, oh, hey, wait. It's about time to start working on dinner. And then I suddenly, had to go and make a whole bunch more food to eat. I had some chicken noodle soup. I'm pretty good. Also, what's with these snakes?
I don't know. They're just doing what energy snakes do. They're just snaking along.
This would be so much faster if I didn't have to escort the 6 of you on your field trip. Okay, y'all, don't step in the acid. Or else.
Alright, everyone stay close to your buddy.
Okay, everyone still have a buddy? Paul?
Where's
Simon?
your...
Jake? My buddy's back on the spaceship because he can't breathe here. He needs oxygen. I remember this place. Go fight. Go fight. Go fight. Perfect.
Oh god.
What? You weren't expecting that?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, well, you're not gonna like what comes next.
Alright, have you still got all 4 of them? Nope.
Those 2 died.
That's the dope.
Wish I could zoom out the camera a little bit. This is a
Wait,
very...
I think one of them still died.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. Attack it! Yeah, both of you come with me. Oh my gosh. Attack that thing. Oh, apparently someone on my Steam friends list is playing Elden Ring. Still have no idea what that game is all about, but apparently people just love it. Run! Yeah, apparently people love Elden Ring and say it's like the new hot thing and it's everything that like Cyberpunk 2077 should have been or whatever. I don't know. Cyberpunk 2077 was fun. I liked it.
I heard it was very glitchy, though.
I play on a PC, so I didn't really get much in the way of glitches. Got like one or two things here or there. Although there is a whole issue with the whole, you are encouraged to wear outfits that don't, match.
Why?
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Poketao. Because different clothing have different, like, upgrade stuff. I wonder if we could have just jumped up here. Yeah, we could have just jumped up here.
Well, except remember, you could have jumped up here now that it got floated. Well, let's not go show Ratchet this one.
Hey, Ratchet, let's go to Planet Poketaro for no reason. But anyway, yeah. In
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask
I know this place.
to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
July Resort. Pokey Town. Come on, switch off the nerd circuits and have some fun. We'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
So anyway, I don't know if your door is closed.
Good friends.
Who's a what? Yeah, they're such good friends. I don't know if your door is closed or not, but I can definitely hear background sounds.
The door is closed, but he's just... He watches stuff so loud.
Maybe your roommate needs headphones.
They're a hearing aid.
Get him some Bluetooth headphones.
He won't use them.
Bluetooth
Anyway.
hearing aid. Connects to the TV.
That'd be interesting. Anyway,
This is also where we get the jetpack upgrade, I know.
is it also where we get the Aqua Pack?
Probably not. Oh gosh, whoa, I'm not used to playing as Ratchet. Things are so movable now.
There seems to be a lot less lag than there was last time you played as Ratchet. So
Yeah,
what's new in the shop?
Ooh, decoy glove. This thing is cute.
We can't afford it, but cool.
It is still cute, though.
What's this?
Visit the
Visit
sewers.
sewers. Something tells me we want... Ooh. Ooh. You know, I should just go back and talk to the guy.
No, I think if we talk to him, we start a whole chain of events. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. Well, it's just, I think we want the O2 map if we want to go swimming.
We can go swimming just fine. It's perfectly fine. I know I was trying to say something earlier, but I completely lost my train of thought. Eh. But yeah, food. Food is nice, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Ooh.
This feels dangerous.
I agree. Let's do it anyway.
Gosh, getting in that circle is annoying. Oh, I know what we're supposed to do here.
What?
We're supposed to put the water back and then swim through.
Ah, that actually would make sense.
Okay, here's your water. I don't know why we have to dispense it back into this. Like, if that little gun was holding all of this amount of water, we could just dispense it anywhere.
You know, that's a fair point. The thing with, I think they did that to make sure that you don't, literally put water anywhere.
But that would have been better.
Maybe. But how would you pick it up again?
You don't. You leave the planet and go back, and that resets everything. And failing that, you, save the game and reload. If you can't somehow get to a safe spot, because I don't know how you actually save in this game, you just reload to back before you did that. I'm not certain.
How did you manage to get injured by the very last one? Well, not the last, second last
Penultimate
one.
one.
Also, there's some buried bolts.
Yeah, I'm going to elect to ignore, like, all of them, unless we specifically need for, like, skill point or whatever else.
You know what? That's a fair point.
Because it's a lot of looking around for a little bit of bolts.
You know what? That's a fair point.
And in New Game Plus, we'll get, what, 50 times, 100 times more bolts?
I don't
Easily.
know. I mean,
Didn't this game have the bolt multiplier?
I don't know, but I do know that there is the whole, we'll get a bunch of bolts.
Right. Right.
No, move the other one.
Move it where?
There. Don't forget, you can punch through the blue ones.
I could. Oh, wait, I think this is a thing. Wait, I know this is a thing in one of the Ratchet and Clank games where you get, like, a skill point if you can break every, like, chest and underwater section. I don't think it's necessarily this one specifically. Yeah, no, I don't think it's this one specifically, but there is one with, like, only a few TNT crates. I remember spending a fair bit of time on that, like, longer than I should have. Easy.
I would have chosen the wall.
Yeah, glove isn't actually any better than just using the wrench when it comes to all of these things. It doesn't, kill more of them in an area. In fact, the wrench hits more in an area.
Well then.
It arguably does more damage, but considering that, we only need the one hit, the extra damage is kind of inconsequential.
And the extra bolts is kind of irrelevant too. Why? Why?
Why what?
It's a PS2 3D platformer, and you're not a speedrunner.
Who's Steven?
What?
I don't know who Steven is. I had a friend named Steven. He wasn't particularly good at
Maybe
PS2
you need a
platformers.
hearing aid.
That's what I heard you say. This is a PS2 era 3D platformer, and you are not Steven.
I said you're not a speedrunner.
Oh, how do you know? I'll have you know I did the entirety of Bugs Bunny Lost in Time in only 6 hours.
And then it turns out the world record time for that is 1 hour.
I don't know, you want to find out?
Not
100%.
really.
100%, by the way.
Okay, let's take a look. So, Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Yes.
Uh, 1 hour and 42 minutes
For 100%?
for 100%.
Interesting.
1 month ago.
Huh, I wonder if they got inspired by me.
When did you play it?
Like a year ago.
Okay, 6 years ago, someone got 2 hours and 11 minutes and 57 seconds. And it looks like they remained the world record until about a year ago. So, I don't think you had any effect. I'm sorry to say.
Wait a second. Yeah, that has to go there.
Inner one needs to point to the lowest left one.
The inside one?
The inside one. There you go. Then move the outer one.
Let's see, where do these two point?
And
That
then
would
the middlemost one.
I don't think that that's gonna work with the inside way you think it
And the
is.
inside one has to point to the very top one.
Well, which very top? Because it could point this way.
Yeah,
it could point
exactly
this
like
way.
that.
Are you sure? Because I'm not sure about this. Look at the left side.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That blocks the left side.
Okay, then the other way.
So it can't go here because that blocks the top one.
So it has to point up and then the one to the up right.
Up right, which is where I had it.
Okay.
Then that can't point there, and
That
that
one has
can't
to
point.
point to.
So that one has to point left.
There you go.
I had it, and then you were like, "No, that can't be right." I know how to play lasers.
What are you doing here?
I'm searching for a very elusive and secret substance.
Maybe. The oceans on this planet are said to be an excellent source of that element.
Well, not anymore. All that toxic dumping has obscured any trace of it. You will find Veritanium for me.
No, I will not.
Piece of junk. My latest invention, the Persuader. I intended to use it to control minds, but everything has gotten so far as a discount on the gadget company.
Hey, I could use that.
Well, I'll trade it for some Veritanium.
Hoping for the source of that element.
Our long-range sensors did not detect red teaming on this planet. Our database
I have to say, this whole long-range sensors, whatever stuff, reminds me of, you know, that ocean game.
What ocean game?
The one where you dropped off on a planet and the planet's all ocean. Subnautica, that's it. Reminds me of Subnautica.
Okay. I still don't think you can afford the thing, yeah.
No.
Hey buddy, what you got for me?
You two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks. You are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal for you?
Imagine speedrunning this and, like, skipping the start of the whole argument.
Into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous.
yeah, you could say that. All my customers either left or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
Alright, escort mission.
Yay!
Ooh, hang on. Alright. Well, hang on. Oh, yes, we totally can do this now. Wow. Okay, here's what I suggest. Fill up on ammo.
Why?
Because you haven't filled up on ammo in a while.
We're fine. We're fine.
Okay, so small paths near the part with the spiky fishes and go to the border and go in the water.
Alright, where do you want me to go? That island?
Go in the water and
Okay, in the
go
water.
deep, and there's a rock on the left. And there should be a hole right there.
Like, there's a lot of water. Where do you want me?
Just keep going until you can surface again. Okay. Now, when you're here, get out of the water. And work in this data. Okay. Oh, we don't have the upgraded health pack yet, do we?
No, we get it from this planet.
What the heck? This just says, oh, it says upgrade helipack. Okay, yeah. Alright, go back. Well, we'll just have to remember this spot for later.
Here you are trying to cheat our way through the game.
I'm not cheating us through the game.
Woo!
Might be a good idea to drop down some Death of Doom.
Probably. Why are these things coming after me? I thought that they were... Oh.
Why is it putting us back here?
Because this is a checkpoint.
Apparently.
And now we have to redo the escort.
May I suggest road or red? Oh, that also works. In fact, that's probably how you should deal with them on the ship.
The only issue is that you can only take 5, so once you take 5, you can't suck any more in. Race it to the ship! Wait. It's like anti-jet propelled. If you could just fly with this, why not just fly all the way to the goal? Oh look, we can almost afford the decoy glove. Are you waiting for anything? Just me, or...
Ooh, definitely want to get more ammo out of that. Blaster ammo?
Yeah, we've used the blaster in the past. Blaster the past.
Oh hey, there's some buried bolts.
Nope. Okay, that wall totally just grew.
What wall?
The wall to the left totally grew, like right in front of us. Another boat? Really, sir?
We are still taking the scenic route, that's why.
And then eventually just one of the octopus enemies just jumps up on here. Okay, now it's lagging. I'm calling OSHA on all of you. Like, just once I'd love for Ratchet and Clank villain to be, like, defeated because, like, Clank called OSHA. Oh, what? You couldn't do this? Look at how dangerous this whole thing is. This camera was
Well, at least it starts you from the second boat.
from the start of the second boat.
Yeah, the second boat.
Yeah.
Honestly, I suggest just keep it in vacuum mode until... Don't damage the boat.
What's up?
What the? Did that one just miss entering the boat?
I think it was jumping in and I just sucked it in.
Oh. I mean, that is what you're good at.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
But also, if you just keep it in the suck mode, it will stop once it hits 5.
6, you mean?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Five.
Okay.
I like how fish acts as a homing ammo slightly. Oh look, this thing's already up.
Well, back to the boat.
Also, I don't want to jinx things, but I'm not fighting the camera anymore. Like I was all last session.
Hello.
Oh, have you finished reading your thingy? Any useful insights for information?
Oh god, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
So what were you reading anyway? Something Avatar?
Yeah, Avatar Legends, it's, kind of like D&D, but it's it's different. Very different.
Avatar
And
Legend.
Sorry, what?
Oh, was it? Sounds like some old, like, early 2000s era roleplay site.
I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourists, and the board of directors don't trust me. So what's the problem?
Anyway, the whole thing is kind of a mess, in my opinion. And it's... part of it starts with the fact that instead of using a D20 based system, it uses 2d6,
Mm-hmm.
and it just kind of spins out of control from there, in my opinion. Like, on top of the fact that you're using 2d6 instead of a single d20 to determine success and fails, there's also the matter of, like, the character creation is so messed up in a way where basically all character created, the entire character is essentially created for you. Like, if we were to take, if we were to look at, like, D&D, you could choose to play a rogue and and have an entire team of people playing a rogue character. That's not an entirely smart way to play D&D, but it is possible to play with an entire group of rogues. In
Sure.
Avatar Legends, basically what they're saying is you can only have one rogue. Once someone picks rogue, no one else can pick rogue.
Weird, but okay.
Okay.
Remember, those aren't homing missiles.
What do you mean they're not homing missiles? They said they were
They're
homing
not.
missiles.
No, they're not. They're just missiles.
Also, I fired off a whole bunch while I was turning because I was accidentally hitting that button instead of hitting X to go faster.
I think it's because you were busy talking, and we probably should have paused while you were talking.
Another problem that I have with it is, like, okay, let's say I want to create a rogue. In D&D, I can create a rogue and choose to have a rogue that has high strength and low dexterity. I can choose that if I want to. It's not always the smartest choice to make a rogue with high strength and low dexterity. In fact, that's actually probably one of the weakest ways to build a rogue, but, I mean...
You can make it work.
You can make it work. Whereas Avatar, the way that the Avatar Legends RPG is set up, is if you play a rogue, you get these stats. And you can't change them. These are your stats for being a rogue.
Weird.
And these are the stats, and that you just have to deal with these stats. No matter what you feel about them. Whether you like them, hate them, I don't care. These are your stats. Because you wanted to be a rogue.
Okay, you have the maximum missiles.
Yeah, let me just get a nice turnaround going on here.
Are you recording a Let's Play?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
Everyone say hi to Ellie.
Hi, everyone.
I can't believe you didn't realize that's what was going on. It's a good thing these sections are designed to be easy.
I mean, it's not like I've died yet, knock on wood.
So like, I'm just saying, like Rogue as an example, because I'm very familiar with 5e D&D, and I feel like most of us are very familiar with like D&D terms, and it's just
Basically,
the whole concept.
all specialized classes have a set stat block, is what you're saying.
Essentially, yeah. And like the only thing that you get to choose is like your special ability scores. Like not scores, but like your special abilities. Like in D&D,
Sure.
you would have like deception and like performance. You know, you get to choose 2 of those as your special ability type things. And like that's the most amount of like customization for your character. Everything else is basically predetermined. And it's just like, why so railroady?
Is it because it's more of a story-based system? With more of a focus on set stories and storylines?
That may be the reason for it, but again, it's still super railroady.
Now, is this Avatar like Avatar Last Airbender or Avatar something
Yeah.
completely different?
This is Avatar The Last Airbender. They're making an RPG on this.
Ellie is feeling particularly salty about it because she helped crowdfund it, and
Oh, I am definitely getting particularly salty about it because not only did I kickstart it, but like
You paid for
it is
expansions.
it is way more railroady than I was anticipating. And one of the things that I was excited about was that as a bonus material for the Kickstarter having gained X amount of money, they were going to create adventure guides. Now, when I think of an adventure guide in some kind of an RPG, I consider that to, you know, kind of explain the world and the story and kind of guide you and your characters through the story.
But
what I'm reading in these adventure guides that were given out not too long ago, it doesn't, like, there's 3 pages of a summary about what the story is, who the people are in it, and where the story takes place.
so you can't
Okay.
even
Then it
just
goes
like
on to doing stat blocks for NPCs,
stat blocks for NPCs, kind of important.
okay.
which is fairly important.
Basically, this is sounding more like modules rather than a guide.
Yeah, instead of it being like a PHB or a DMG or whatever, sound like this is our module that you bought.
No, the way that it was described, it sounded like it was supposed to be
Like an actual
a
regular tabletop RPG?
well, no, the way that it sounded like we were supposed to have some kind of like adventure module guide that was supposed to guide us through a story.
Anyone else
What
seeing that
software?
rock move?
What?
Anyone else see that rock move?
Yes, I'm seeing the textures flipping, yes.
Okay.
But instead, what I'm getting is pre-built characters, NPC stat blocks, and then very basic information about locations, people, and like very basic information, which doesn't tell us about the storyline as to, you know, who is the enemy, where is the enemy, you know. It's very, very difficult to try to figure out what the story actually is.
What time period is it set in anyway?
Well, that's the thing. The adventure guides are supposed to be set across 5 different time periods. Earth en Route is supposed to take place in the Kyoshi area of time frame. And then there's Fire and Brimstone, which is supposed to be the Roku adventure.
Okay. Now that we have the O2 pack,
We can go back to the gas planet.
well, I'm thinking other planets. So let's take a look back at our. We'll go from the top. From the
Okay.
top. From the top.
Okay, well, you say from the top. Do you see how fast this game goes? You give me
Yes,
half
and then
of
you
a...
went down. I said from the top, and
You
then
said...
you went back down.
Oh, no. You said from the top. I clicked on this. You said from the top. I clicked out of it, and then you said from the top. You did not give me enough time to start going back to the top. As you
I said
kept
from the
saying
top,
from
you
the
went
top,
up,
from the
you
top,
clicked
from the
thing,
top.
and then you went down. That's why I kept saying from the top.
Also, from the top... Okay, so from the top, what do we have? We have... There's a gold bullet that we still have to get. Can we even get this gold bullet?
Hydro pack. We can't get that one.
Nothing. This world done. This world done. This world done. This world. We had to go outside, which means we needed the O2 kit. So you said. So let's go and do that.
And then you have Ash and Steel, which is set in the 100-Year War era, which is the time frame in which Aang is locked up in the iceberg and missing.
Right.
And then you have Air and Wind, which is in, you know, after Aang gets unlocked from the iceberg.
Wait, I just realized those aren't names. Those are elements. You're saying air and wind.
Well, there's a difference between air and wind.
No, it sounds like a name. Air and wind.
Sure.
Remember when we did this whole section as Clank?
Wind is just mobile air.
Whee!
And air is just
I
stagnant
don't think
wind.
gravity works this way.
And then there's Water and Mist, which is set in Korra era.
Core air is fun.
So, like... But the thing that I'm getting upset with is, like, they
It's
give...
not what was advertised.
I do not believe so. No. I feel like I feel a little bit gypped, honestly.
I don't blame you.
Because this whole thing feels very railroaded. And, like...
You should tell them as much. This does not look like the product that I had paid for.
The thing is that I didn't technically pay for a specific product. What I paid for was them to create something.
You paid for you paid to take part in an experience, and you're finding that the experience is not what was advertised.
Okay, what do we need for
I feel
Blackwater
like
City?
the experience could have been so much better if it was done some other way.
I don't think we can do both of these things at once.
What do you say? Keep me done. This place is done.
Anyways, we did need the one on Rilgar.
What do we need for Bilgar?
We needed the O2 mask.
Okay, where do we go?
Okay. Start taking the path that we took to go towards Quark.
The path towards Quark, okay? Alright, so the path towards Quark, which I think was this path.
I believe so, yes. Alright, okay. Yeah, take the water out. The other side, come from the ledge on your left to get out of the pool. And at the second pool, put the water in.
Take the water out, you put the water in.
Jump in and enter the pipe in the wall in front of us. Break the metallic door. Now jump in. Wait, hang on. Block your range. Enter the. Oh wait, no. Take the water. Sorry, take the water first.
Yeah.
And in it, on the right, on the second plank, enter it. Smack the thing, and then go back and fill it back up.
Yep. Come back. The packs do indeed behave slightly differently, so there's a whole thing about that.
Alright, go through. Of course, now that we have the O2 mask, we don't have to,
Worry about time.
no, we don't have to worry about dying. Now,
Not drowning.
we missed some crates.
Just keep going forward.
Yep, however, this is no longer a slide, but is already filled with water. Try to find where the start position was. On the floor, there'll still be a glowing button.
Alright.
Okay. Past the 4 platforms. And there'll be a ramp going up on the left, but don't follow it. So I guess these are the 4 platforms.
That's the ramp.
That's the ramp, so instead, go on the right and down.
What's happening to the screen? Alright, this planet complete.
Cool.
I'm guessing we just have to swim all the way back to leave.
Is there no other way back?
I'm not seeing one.
I guess so. Or we can follow the ramp.
We can
Your
do.
choice.
We can do what?
Or we can go back and follow the ramp, like the original way to find Quark.
Yeah, probably faster that way. Debatably. So how's everyone doing today? Everything going fine? Everything going well?
I visited my grandma.
Yeah, I heard. Didn't your grandma almost get in an accident?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I really think my grandma probably shouldn't drive anymore because okay, we were in the part of the road we were on had 3 lanes. The left lane is supposed to be the turning lane. She was in the middle lane. She tried making a left turn without really seeing whether, there was still traffic coming, because there was still a car coming, and I had to yell at her to, stop, because if she hadn't, the oncoming car would have smashed right into the side of the car that I was on. And the old woman who was driving the car as it passed us gave what I assume is a rude gesture that I was unfamiliar with. But yeah, at my grandma, and honestly, rightly so. And my grandma just laughed it off, and I'm a little concerned.
Shout out to the time that I failed my driving test because when I was trying to take a left turn through like a residential neighborhood, uh, and like the next, there was someone coming, but they were like, 50 plus feet away. Like I had enough time to take this left turn and like get to the speed of traffic before they made it to the intersection. So I started going, and I'd got stuck in a bit of snow, and if I hadn't, I would have gone T-boned because they sped up from 30 to like 60 because they saw that I was trying to turn.
Jesus.
Like, if I hadn't gotten stuck in snow, I would have been T-boned.
Yeah, that's not good.
And so I failed the driving test because of that. It's like, you can't blame me because some idiot. Or like my first driving test where things were going well, I was turning left in an intersection. I was, turning left. I was in the turn. And then some pedestrian with a baby stroller decides to step onto the crosswalk right in front of me. Like, as I'm in the intersection. So I get failed because, you're supposed to have seen that pedestrian was going to cross and not start your turn at all. Because the pedestrian basically steps out on the road in front of me. And I'll state for the record, I did not hit the pedestrian. For the record. Did not even come close to it. But still, if you're walking along the road as a pedestrian, especially with a baby carriage, but even just normally, bloody watch for traffic before you step on the road. Seriously. Some people. And some people and the nerve of some. A autobiography available, let's say soon.